What is good, Cutter people, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Bobbalam, exploiting all the minds of the male youth in America by hiring Lana Rhoades as a guest in my new music video coming out soon. Oh wait, that was the Kid Laroi. And honestly, I'm fine with being exploited because Lana could get my long, hard on her face. And coincidentally, the Kid Laroi is signed to the same label Juice WRLD was too. Emphasis on the was, because obviously Juice WRLD tragically passed away late last year, in turn causing many fans to question the integrity and motivations of Juice WRLD's label in releasing so much of his music already this year, as well as who they specifically featured on some of the songs, potentially inorganically. Not to mention the many plans for releases in the future, as Lil Bibby, Juice WRLD's label owner, already teased something to drop in October that we have already speculated on. But either way, yesterday we received yet another hint from Bibby that I thought was worth noting in regards to the aforementioned question, imploring, is Juice WRLD's label exploiting him for money? Let's talk about it. Okay, so as we are all aware, Juice WRLD unfortunately is gone, at least from our reality, and obviously cannot make any further decisions on what music, videos, or any content for that matter to share with his fans, creating a rather large controversy, not only with the general public, but with his diehard fans too. Wherein one side claims that his label should not release any more music from his vault, considering again, there is no way of knowing if he even wanted to make it public, such as songs he made specifically for Ali, his fiance at the time, nor does the label know exactly how he wanted to engineer the music before its release, such as the whole debacle with the multiple versions of Man of the Year shortly after the Legends Never Die album release. On the other hand though, there are fans that want to continue listening to new Juice WRLD music for the extended future, since for many his raw, relatable lyrics about the struggles of addiction, depression, and anxiety help them get through hard times. And it's not like there's any shortage of music to give fans, as they were reportedly over 2,000 finished unreleased tracks in Juice WRLD's archives. Plus, a large proportion of the fans that adhere to this ideology don't necessarily listen to or aren't aware of the hundreds of Juice leaks available online. So truly, this group will really be the only fans in starvation for the rest of their lifetime without any new Juice WRLD music if his label were to decide to never officially release anything ever again. Because at its current rate, underground Juice WRLD fans are getting 3 to 5 new unreleased tracks per week at the least, frankly giving them no need for any Juice WRLD official releases ever again, leaving the fans that do not listen to leaks or did not realize that they existed with nothing. The whole reason I actually came up with this video idea was due to yet another hint that we received from Lil Bibby on Twitter, as I mentioned in the intro, by which I just knew that if/when the theoretical plan actually pulled through, or at least the one that we have speculated, it would create an even larger divide in the Juice fan base in regards to the two sides from the last section in the video, whereby in a very similar fashion to the XXXTentacion fan base that ultimately grew to hate his label and many even his own mother Cleo for releasing blatantly unfinished verses with artists he had never even met like Kanye, Lil Peep, and the like, Juice WRLD's fans would follow suit with every succeeding posthumous release, disliking his label, Lil Bibby, and Ali, which has honestly already started. I mean, some fans didn't even agree with the first posthumous album release, Legends Never Die, let alone its lead singles, as they believe the label should just let him rest in peace and not milk any money out of him any further than they already had while he was alive, especially when Lil Bibby flexed online with a new Rolex or whatever brand watch it was, celebrating the album's release, aka the profit directly made from it, or the advance from the major label. We'll discuss the money in further detail later on in the video though, but as I was saying only moments ago, the specific hint that Lil Bibby gave us yesterday was actually somewhat of a tease that the next release, or at least one of the next releases, may be a Post Malone collab or feature, which many fans have deemed most likely to be a snippet called Hotel Room / Wander to LA, previewed in late 2018, long before Juice WRLD's passing, for he liked a tweet from Juice WRLD's original account over 2 years ago that tagged Post Malone and stated, "We should give them what they want, brother," after a fan requested the two artists collab. And if you've kept up with Lil Bibby's hints throughout 2020 leading up to all the posthumous releases, he has left clues to most of them in some manner, including the most recent collab with The Weeknd titled Smile, wherein Bibby liked another really old Juice WRLD tweet stating, "Me and The Weeknd would make a diamond record," and as the prophecy foretold, that is exactly what happened. maybe not the diamond record yet, but they did officially drop a song together, which again, in relation to the topic of the video, a lot of fans were pretty angry about, especially because the song was not necessarily an organic creation between the two artists. Rather, the song was originally a popular leaked track titled Sad, and Bibby and Juice's label merely infused a verse from The Weeknd on the song in order to release it and make money off it, which begged me to question how exactly will fans feel when / if this Wandered to LA / hotel room song officially releases with a Post Malone feature, given it was previewed and teased on Twitter so long ago in mid 2018, therefore potentially was a scrapped song of sorts. And now that Juice WRLD has essentially turned pop somewhat in the latter portion of his career and posthumously given collaborations with Marshmello and Halsey and whoever, will his label feel more comfortable releasing the Post Malone song even though they weren't necessarily sure Juice even wanted to release this song since he's not even here? But something of significance to note that differs from the Weeknd collab is that this snippet was rumored from the start to be a collab with Post Malone, meaning they met or at least had some sort of communication, or in other words, it was an organic collaboration, unlike the Weeknd collab called Smile. So now the question pertains to if Juice WRLD's label is more justified in officially releasing this song as opposed to the Weeknd or any other inorganic creation, because as we discussed earlier, Juice isn't here to approve if he ever wanted this song to release. To be honest, I don't personally have an answer for y'all because I really do understand and agree with both sides to a degree. Like, I do want to continue hearing new Juice WRLD music, as I would think, keyword think, I do not know for a fact whatsoever and I don't want to speak for him at all, that he would want his fans to hear everything he was working on at least in the last year post Death Race for Love. And he actually did apparently have a whole album ready to release called Outsiders, but it completely leaked, screwing up the entire official release late in 2019. Not to mention, a lot of his subject matter was about death and the afterlife almost, so you would think he would want his music to live on past his own life on Earth to truly transcend in its meaning to fans. But then again, we do not know what he would have wanted at all. He could have all of a sudden wanted to quit music hypothetically, I really doubt it, but y'all get the point, and ultimately not wanted us to hear any of the new material. All his music is pretty much getting leaked though, so I guess that scenario flies out the window since we'll be able to hear it no matter what he wanted. But all in all, in defense of his label releasing more music, whether they make more money off of it, milking his likeness as fans would claim, we should all realize that his label isn't the only party benefiting from it. For Mama Juice is also getting a portion of it and is likely able to sustain herself for the rest of her life after raising him from this music, as well as potentially being able to feed other family members that Juice was close with. I don't know much about his family, but I know a superstar artist such as himself can feed an entire extended family for generations, and the continuation of official releases aids in that venture. Aside from all that though, thus far Juice WRLD has released 3 studio albums with Interscope and Grade A, Bibby's label, and according to the average record deal, should only have 1 more album left to release, and then his mom is off free to do whatever she wants with the rest of his music. That is, depending on how the contract was structured, but we remain hopeful that all involved parties in dropping new music do whatever is in the best interest of Juice and his family. So with that, it's your boy Bobbalam signing off, copying a McDonald's Happy Meal watch for Bibby when they release the next Juice album so he don't flex it like he did last time. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. Is Juice WRLD's label exploiting him? Make sure to like and subscribe while you're at it for the latest hip-hop news, drama, and analysis videos, as well as to follow me on all my socials in the description to join the Bob Gang if you with it. Peace out, credit people. Know what I'm saying?